The original Final Fantasy contains quite a few obscure secrets, some of which we've previously discussed. However, there's one oddity we stumbled across that is so obscure, it's invisible to the naked eye. The only way anyone came across it in the first place was purely by accident, otherwise we might have never known about the strange tale of Final Fantasy's Invisible NPC. In order to meet this fabled inhabitant, simply start up a new game of Final Fantasy for the NES and head to Castle Cornelia. Make your way toward a seemingly empty room northwest of the staircase, and move around until you bump into what appears to be an invisible object. Try talking to this mysterious object, and you'll be prompted with a dialogue box with the following message. That's right, you just talked to an invisible character. The NPC really isn't supposed to be invisible, but rather appears that way due to a bug in the game's programming. Apparently, there are two types of NPCs in the game, those viewable while outside areas designated as rooms, and those who are only viewable while inside one of these rooms. The game was programmed this way to achieve the desired effect of making the player feel like they were in an enclosed room, and thus couldn't see anything beyond the room's walls. This invisible NPC sprite is programmed to be visible while inside one of these designated rooms, but the sprite is placed outside it, causing it to vanish. Initially, it was assumed this ghost was male, but eventually this was proven incorrect. Using a walk-through-walls cheat for a device like Game Genie, it's possible to enter a different room to make the invisible sprite visible, and then walk over to where the NPC resides. By doing this, you can see it's a female character delivering the message. The bug was eventually fixed in later versions by removing the NPC. Her original purpose was to give the player a clue as to their next objective, but subsequent versions opted to go a different route when it came to guiding the player in the early stages of the game.